I got zero doubt in my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish in the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed. The world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed. Don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them, but I know they don't care. ODL, don't nothing compare. Back in the day, I was willing to share. Now I don't have any left to spare. Saw some liquidity on demand. Try to tell them, but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right hand, my hand. See the signs, it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking.
Come on.
And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. How them strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
What up, everybody? What's going on? Let's hurry up and get rid of that before it starts playing something crazy. You ain't thanking at all if you don't own any XRP. That's right, man. Yo, so for all my viewers, subscribers, all my boys and girls out there, we have a little treat today. A little bit of a treat today. Check this out. You ready? How did Microsoft kill Zuck's metaverse? I don't think so. All right. The Crypto Cannabis channel, boys and girls, just put out another podcast today. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I can hear my phone. Dude, he's texting me. I'm thinking, look up, you stupid cunt. He looks up, clocks me, clocks all the Fed, and you can see it on his face, bro. Like, he was like, oh. Slyly drove off. And the next day, he's like, bro, why didn't you tell me there was bare Fed there? I was like, what did you want me to do? Hang out at the back of the police car, bro. Like, woo, fucking, I don't want that score bag now, mate. I'm alright. Fucking.
Yeah, but I
don't want that score bag. Yo, I love these guys, man. I love these guys. And it's so funny, the difference in language between like where I am in New York and like where they are.
if that's the definite story, whether that is the whole holy grail
Disclaimer,
of what happened.
We're stoners, bro.
Yeah, we
take things.
Welcome to the Stoners Hour.
Make
but
up our
yeah,
own shit. Fuck it. Make it
yeah,
simple.
he was in special forces, and then he became a transgender, and then started fighting, and then not only that, he started fighting and didn't tell his opponent.
That's what I see Joe Rogan talking
as well,
about.
bruv.
Yeah.
And beat the shit out of her, bruv.
Brain
Smashed
hemorrhage
her
or something, wasn't it?
skull in, mate. Fractured her skull. Yeah. Fractured her skull. That geezer I don't care, bruv. That he's lost. He's lost all respect. If you was a normal transgender and you didn't beat up on women, yeah, you're a guy. You got
But
special
then-
forces training. Like, what are you doing, mate? You have men muscles. You have men bone
Yo,
structure.
I love it,
You
man.
have.
I love it, guys. I love these guys, man. They're awesome, man. Make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to the Crypto Cannabis channel that you go hit that like button and give them a sub. These guys get stoned, man. Talk about all sorts of cool stuff. Today at 3:00, we are going for the Disney Gold. Okay, on VV. All right, get banned for life. Get banned for life. There you go. Must have Cottonmouth. yeah, right. Yeah, probably. But yes, on VV, we have golden moments today. There's a drop in an hour and 21 minutes. There is a drop on the VV app, everybody. I want this golden moment so bad, okay? Here it is. It's either going to be Lady and the Tramp or Donald Duck and Daisy. And there they are, golden moments. It's $60 US. Glenn Miller, what is going on? Mr. NC Rye Guy, what is up, everybody? XRP Fanboy. It's $60 and you get a chance to get one of these things. I'm pretty stoked. I really, really want one, man. I honestly don't care which one, but I have Henry and Luna, so of course the Lady and the Tramp would be cool. Because you know I always got my puppies here with me. There's Henry in his chair next to me. But it's okay if I get the Daisy and Daffy too. I would like to just get one of them, period. I've been in 4 drops and haven't gotten anything from VV. There's this app and I haven't gotten a damn thing yet. I have 74 gems, so I have more than enough to compete in this. And this is it. We got 1 hour and 19 minutes. There's the countdown. I really want to get one of these, man. I really do. Really, really, really do. So yeah, the Crypto Cannabis channel, man, the Crypto Cannabis podcast. And they have another video out, another podcast out today. So that's pretty cool. Podcasts are dope, man. I like podcasts. I like it, man. All right, let's see what else is going on in the world of YouTube's. Bitcoin will break today. Did you guys watch the halftime show? 20 million views already from yesterday.
The National Football League welcomes you to the Pepsi Super Bowl 56 halftime show.
Off the streets of Compton. Give it up for Dr. Dre.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
You know what happened with the D.R.E.
Yeah. Y'all know what this is. So can y'all make some noise for my man Snoop Dogg? Come on, louder, y'all, louder.
Top dog, bottom all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, go ahead and turn it on up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hook it back up. And when they bang this in the club, they beat you got to get up. Thug homies, drug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, your life, boy, we giving it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 and she crept in the back door. These chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swing in my hair. Trick, quit talking, quick walk if you down with the shit. Take a bullet with some and take this dope on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the ass, you'll be relieving your stress.
It's the one and only D.R.E.
Dr. Dre, you little busters. Da-da-da-da-da.
You know I'm riding with the D.O.G.
West Coast, make some noise! Come on, put your hands in the...
Yo, that halftime show was amazing. I only watched the Super Bowl. I only watched the third and fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, and that's the only football I watched in the last 12 months. I just want to watch the halftime show, and then from there, hey, let's go. Crypto Cannabis showing some love. How time flies, my man. 4 months. How time flies. 4 months. Rye Guy is going to Bella Bella. Apparently, this place, you can only get there by tunneling underground. And you need to take one of those characters from Dune to get there. Oh, Bella Bella, British Columbia. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Where is this? Where is this? Oh, it's over here. It's over here, like in the States, kind of like above Canada or above California and Washington. Wow. British Columbia. Look at that. Crazy, bro. Crazy. That's insane. Yo, but that halftime show was dope. That was so dope. We already checked out the Crypto Cannabis podcast today. I showed you guys that. My boys are uploading. I'm so excited, man, that my boys are uploading again. They're here right now. What is up, Dank Dave? And remember, in an hour and 14 minutes, we are going for the golden moments from Disney. I got 75 gems, $75 I got on the app right now. We're going to try to get that. That is in the middle of nowhere. Holy shit. Let's listen to another couple minutes of this. I really thought the Bengals were going to win, man. But after Stafford and Kupp did that drive down the field, I was like, oh.
Everybody put your hands in the air. Come on, everybody put your hands in the air. Put your hands way up in the air.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track is your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Pack the best for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass can't be. A place where you never find a dance floor empty. And pimps be on a mission for them greens. Lean, mean, money making machines serving fiends. I've been in the game for 30 years making rap soon. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, now it's 22. They clock me, watch me, diamond shining, looking like I robbed Liberace. It's all good from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the palm if your city getting paid.
So fine.
Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Trade put it down with California, ayy.
Yo, I just noticed that 50 Cent, right here, he's getting ready to go upside down for the song. Did you see that? He's getting ready to go upside down for the next song.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip the party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel above. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love, so come give me a hug. You in the getting rough. When I pull up out front, see it being so good. When I roll 20 deep, always drama in the club. Yeah, they heard up with Dre, now they wanna show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed, hold down, jeez. I see exhibit in the cut it, man, roll up trees. If you watch how I move, you mistake me for a player. I've been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in LA, they saying 50, you hot. And lately, I want them to love me like they love me. But I live in New York, the show, they tell you I'm low. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke off.
Yo, my guy is out of shape, can barely breathe doing this. I wonder what's going on with 50 Cent lately.
My money on my mind, got a meal on the deal, and I'm still on the grind. That's how she said she feeling my style, she feeling my girls are with it, they buy it, they're ready to go. Okay, club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel a buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love, so come give me a hug. If you're in the getting love, you can find me in the club.
Sees everything you ever wanted. One moment. Did you capture it? Just let it slip. Sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he knows he won't have it. He knows his low back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so sad that he knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment. Lose yourself in the music, the moment you want. You better never let it go. Only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself.
Yeah, so it was a pretty wild halftime show, man. I liked it. Yo, Rye Guy, bro. Look at you going all the way over here. Yo, look where I am compared to where you're going. You ready? So this is where Rye Guy is going, right? And here's where I am. Right, exactly right here. In the middle of New York. I'm exactly right here. This is where I am. Here's New York City. Here's where I live. And here's where Rye Guy is. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. The dog's bullocks, mate. 50 was bulking up for MMA fights the last you heard? Really? I did not know that. Crypto is about to explode. Key market levels to watch. Who's ready? I said that XRP is starting its bull run last night. I told everybody I know on my everybody I know that XRP was starting its bull run. You know, the people who can't sue me, you know. The people who can't sue me for financial information. $140 proof absinthe? Crazy. Oh, and you guys should have saw in the commercials for the Super Bowl last night, the Freemasons, the symbols in the commercials for the Freemasons. Yeah, man, it's real. The Freemasons are everywhere, man. And you only understand exactly what they really are when you get to the 33rd degree. You get to understand your real religion, which is Satan, Lucifer, man. Crazy stuff. This guy teaches all of it right here. This guy, man. He's got so much knowledge, and it's all true. And you should have seen the Freemason signs that were in the commercials last night. Was this overkill? What is this?
All right, guys, so we'll start 2 or 3 inch slump, put in the high range water reducer, and then that allows us to get it up to 7, 7.5, even an 8 inch slump with the water reducer, and it doesn't affect the strength at all. It's actually stronger concrete than if you just poured with regular water. So we're getting in around those pipes while Darren just keeps pumping. That's all we want Darren to do, is just keep pumping, get the concrete on the ground so we can get it screeded and bull floated. We started this morning at about 6:45.
Hey, what up, man? I was downstairs. Oh, it's all good. I'm just live streaming right now. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, man. Yeah, feel free to come on. Jump in the chat. All right, sounds good. All right, peace. All right, bye. Jump in the chat, bro. Oh, BitBoy and the blockchain backer discuss the future of XRP and altcoins. However, the bull run started last night, I think, for XRP. That's what I think. World validation. Crypto busy. Crypto explosion. Crypto is about to explode. A lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Bank of England on the chain. Who else is saying stuff? Yeah, man. I left a comment on XDC will run through Stellar blockchain. I really don't think XRP Veil knows a lot about Stellar. I think he just really likes XDC because Stellar Lumens is a fucking beast. And I let him know that XLM Stellar Lumens has hundreds of hundreds of different partnerships. And XDC has one partnership that gives it a couple hundred partnerships. That's a big difference when you get hundreds of individual partnerships as opposed to one that just gives you. I really don't think he knows a lot about Stellar Lumens. I think he's just very passionate about XDC. Yo, what up, Truth? Truth in the building. What is up, man? That's my bro. That's my bro. And I gave a lot of you guys yesterday the where is it? It's here somewhere. You guys know I copy and pasted it for you guys yesterday. You know, the 5-hour video about, Freemasonry. And I noticed 3 different Freemason symbols in the halftime show yesterday. 3 different Freemason symbols in the commercials for the Super Bowl last night. One of them was very, very wide open, like for everyone to see. 94-year-old blind man could see for the first time? What?
This is the toilet area in the tire, the one that dead. Left eye. He can't take 2 operations a day due to his age. Back by himself.
É bom chique.
You could touch him. Oh, that's good.
Yuna. Ndaimi. Saida.
Kwa mara ya kwanza kabisa. Yeah. Yeah.
Saida.
So you go juicy, huh? So yes, who's she to you? So this is my daughter. What's her name? Say Saida.
Yeah.
They have to work constantly. That's why Mr. Ape should definitely wear his sunglasses.
That's pretty cool, man. The guy gets to see. World validation for crypto. Guys, I stated the XRP bull run started last night. Get ready. Crazy things are about to happen in the crypto world. I'm pretty sure tonight is the night, or tomorrow. It's either tonight or tomorrow. Something crazy's happening. I hope you guys are ready. The shot Conor McGregor lands on everyone. Ooh. Suspected child killer found at home rented by rap duo. What?
Tonight, we're learning more about the man accused of murdering an 8-year-old girl in a drive-by shooting. Andrew Thomas appeared before a judge this morning in bond court. He faces first-degree murder in the shooting death of Ronziah Adkins.
This girl died from a stray bullet while she was playing outside of her home in Belle Glade. WPTV News Channel 5's Cameron Eppinger tonight tells us how police were able to track Thomas down and get him off the streets.
Well, right now, Thomas is waiting to be transferred from Broward County to the Palm Beach County Jail after being arrested yesterday in Coral Springs. The police department there tells me they found him inside a home that was currently being...
Glenn Miller, yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's all out there. It's all out there. So many people involved, but a majority, 90% of people that are Freemasons have no idea what it really is once you get to the top.
Being rented out by the rap group known as the Island Boys.
Police say you're looking at the man responsible for what's being called a senseless shooting that killed 8-year-old Ronziah Adkins.
Okay, so I have an Audi County warrant for Palm Beach.
Andrew Thomas appearing before a Broward County judge this morning on unrelated charges. The deadly drive-by happened Friday night. 3 days later, deputies were able to track him down just 70 miles down the interstate in Coral Springs with the help of a witness. According to the police report, deputies carried out a search warrant and found Thomas at a home armed with a loaded gun. That home, police say, was being rented out by the TikTok rap duo known as the Island Boys.
I would never imagined in a million years that this person was going out there and doing these violent crimes on the street.
Their manager, Dovie Besner, says they were all shocked by the alarming accusations and that Thomas was a childhood friend of the Island Boys who had been sleeping over for the past 2 nights.
Really didn't expect nothing out of him like this. This is a big just shock. He was just, we knew him as a quiet kid that would come around and do his thing. But
And Glenn Miller, I also want to say before we go on, a lot of Freemasons, the 90% that I'm talking about, are really good people. Most of them are very good people, just like Christians that go to church, just really good people who want to, be open to more intellectual things in life and to try to learn more. I understand that. However, the highest of the highest after the 33rd degree, the ones who are coming out now and making these YouTube videos and saying what it really is, when you really see what's going on out there, it's unfortunate, man. Just like, I was a Catholic in the Catholic Church. Do you think I'm okay with priests touching little children? Of course not. I can't be held accountable for that. Just the way you can't be held accountable for what goes on over your head as well.
Apparently, he was a little monster inside him.
According to deputies, the Island Boys were not involved in the murder investigation. We've also learned Thomas does have a criminal history. He was convicted on charges related to an armed robbery in 2019 and sentenced to 6 years probation. Dovie says they were aware of his past run-ins with the law, but never could have imagined he would end up facing more serious charges.
He got into trouble. Wrong place, wrong time, peer pressured. And it's, like I said, it's very unfortunate. It's very sad.
Now, in all, Thomas is facing 3 felony charges, including murder, attempted murder, and a convicted felon in possession.
Wow, that's crazy, guys. That is crazy. Glenn Miller, did you get the video that I put out to everybody about the X Factor winner who divulges a lot of stuff that goes on at the top of the Freemason ladder? Did you get that video? XRP, Gary erasing one of 4 prongs on Howey test unilaterally. Wow, they just do whatever they want in the SEC, huh? You wasn't able to see it. Here you go, man. Okay. Hold on.
Listen to the lost or deceptive Masons that'll come here trying to cheat you from the truth, telling you that I don't know what I'm talking about or calling me an anti-Mason. Because
Here you go, bro. There's the video. Yeah, I have heard about jesters. I have heard about them. But yeah, if you want, I challenged everybody to watch that 5-hour video all the way to the end. Because if you watch like 10 minutes of it, or you get halfway through and you're like, okay, I know what the rest of this is going to be, you really, really don't. You have to watch the entire thing for all the way up to the last few seconds. It's the way to go, man. Check that out. And then we can talk about it. But I challenged everybody all the way to the end of this week. I'm giving everyone to the end of the week so we can have an intelligent conversation about it. How to survive falling without a parachute. Almost got it there before you. And yeah, I had to go into my Messenger to get it, because I remembered I sent it to somebody on Messenger because I'm on my computer.
You're more than 3.5 kilometers above the Earth, and there's no turning back now. But as you jump out of the plane and see how beautiful the Earth looks below you, you start to think this might not be so bad. Then you pull the cord to open your parachute, and your worst fears come true. There's no parachute coming out, and now you're plummeting towards the ground at about 200 kilometers per hour. You've only got a minute before you hit the ground. Is there anything you can do to save yourself?
Yeah, Glenn, I understand, man. I understand, Glenn. You know, the thing I've learned about life is you can learn something new every single day. You know, you can learn something new every single day. There's always something new to be learned, man. I am not arrogant or ignorant enough to say that I know everything, even about one thing. You can always learn and understand more.
Here's how to survive a fall without a parachute.
This is crazy. Look at this.
Every time your life most survival situation, slow down the speed of your fall so you don't splatter on the ground. To do that, you'll need to spread out your body into an X shape. Spread your arms and legs, point your chest towards the ground, and arch your back and head upward. This will create more air resistance and slow your acceleration, giving you time to choose where to land. Step 2. Avoid landing in water. Although the giant pool of liquid below you might look like a more appealing landing spot than the solid ground, it would probably be just as deadly. Like concrete, water doesn't compress, so landing in a lake would be just like landing on a sidewalk. Sure, you could position...
You know, it's funny. They say when you jump from a really high bridge, hitting the water is like hitting concrete. I would have to say I would much rather land like a pin, you know, a straight pin, feet first, into water than on concrete. Yeah, it would be like, but not exactly. This is crypto, not philosophy class. 100%. Yeah, you're right. But honestly, it's whatever I want it to be because it's my channel. The twin pillars, the obelisks. Yeah. Yeah, man. Exactly. Oh, the Harley Quinn also. I looked at something on the VV app, right? I looked at something on the VV app. And the Harley Quinn that I had last year is like 10 times. It's the one NFT I had. It's the one NFT I had that is like 6 or 8x'd if I just kept holding it. All the other ones. Yeah, Glenn, I don't want to drag it about either, man. I'm just saying there's always something new to learn, man. And honestly, politics and religion is not something I really like to talk about, only because of how it can end up turning out, man. But I want to find this one Harley Quinn for you guys. It's the black and white. It's the black and white Harley Quinn. Let me find it. Even the Darwin Cook Batman. Even the Darwin Cook Batman is worth way, way more. Ah, here it is. The Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. This is the one. That Bruce Timm Harley Quinn used to only be about $100. And now it's $700 floor price. Crazy. Oh, and I ended up getting the Marvel Mighty Invisible Woman too. Instead of just the entire set of the real original woman, I got the Marvel Mighty because I wanted to have all the Invisible Woman that was put out on VV. So today we are going for Let's All Go Be Drag Queens. I'm down. Listen, I'm down. I'm down. Today we are going for golden moments. So I have it open. There's 48 minutes left. 48 minutes left. Yo, Glenn, Zhao Chin and Boaz. Oh, yo, Glenn Miller, we got to talk one day, man. Just me and you. We got to do like a Zoom call together sometime. You know, we'll do a private one, just me and you, and then maybe one day we'll live stream it. But yeah, I'd like to talk to you, man. You seem like you got some knowledge about you. Man bitten by eastern rattlesnake.
Oh, he got bit. He got bit. He got bit. Shit, he got bit. He got bit.
Wow, he's pacing.
He got bit. He got bit. Oh, he got bit.
Oh, that's what the snake did. He bit past his bottom jaw and got him underneath. That's how he got him. He bit past his bottom jaw and got him underneath.
He's ready.
He didn't know what to do. Back and forth. 4 black mamba bites at once. What is this guy doing? Matt Walsh challenges trans activists who can't define. Wait, what?
Well, this is one of the problems with this left-wing gender ideology, is that no one who espouses it can even tell you what these words mean. Like, what is a woman?
Well,
can you tell me what a woman is?
No, I can't. Because it's not for me to say. Womanhood looks different for everybody.
What do you define a woman as?
An adult human female.
And what does a female mean?
Well,
how
that's
do you define a female?
someone with female reproductive organs.
Okay.
Someone who's, here's the thing. When you're female, it goes right down to your bones, your DNA. So that's why if someone dies, we could dig up their bones 100 years from now. We have no idea what they believed in their head, but we can tell what sex they were because it's ingrained in every fiber of their being.
Interesting. So I'm trying to understand. Your definition is that a woman.
Well, America has experienced a
student ejected for telling the professor there's only 2 genders. Oh my God, man. Crazy stuff. Let's get out of there. What are we watching? All right, let's get back into crypto. Orlando, what is up, man? Invisible Woman NFT you showed on Insta was amazing. Thanks, man. Got a new member of the family. My baby boy was born. He's a member of the Blur Gang Huddle already. Orlando, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Long, healthy life. Yes, the invisible pillar is Isis. Don't forget the Eye of Horus and the law of Thelema. Do what thou wilt and do nothing else. Yeah, so much crazy stuff, man. Order out of chaos. So much stuff, man. So much stuff. That's a whole other conversation. Watching the Super Bowl last night made me so happy. I'm an early adopter of crypto. I know, the Crypto.com commercial. That was dope. Crypto analysis. Yeah, you know what? Let's look at CRO. Let's see how it's doing. Let's see how Crypto.com is doing. Yeah, usually after something like that, price drops. And there we go, price dropped. So here we are. It came all the way down to 33 cents. And now, but that was in January. And now it's at 46 cents. 10 cents. Man, could have got it at 10 cents over the summertime. I still think Crypto.com is still big. Yeah, I still think it's big. I still think Crypto.com is going to be big. However, nothing's going to be as big as XRP. Nothing. Absolutely zilch is going to be as big as XRP. Let's open up the charts. Let's open up the charts, everybody. So, here's the Stoch RSI. Let's put it on the hourly. Let's get rid of the Stoch RSI, actually. So here's the hourly. Yeah, I think we're about to break out of this. I really think we are about to break out of this and cruise up over $1, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are ready. I hope you are all ready for that. 4 hours ago, Ripple Super Bowl ad. An executive order. $20.67 XRP.
Going to be a teacher. Camo hat. Had a lot of people that makes out of this wedge. The final price for this bull run is between
Oh, I just showed you guys this wedge.
$16 and $37. Now, I'm assuming this tweet is purely about the speculative side of XRP, which has nothing to do with the utility that we all believe will eventually come. And so that's an exciting price range right there. If you're just talking about speculation, it's exciting anyway. I hope he's right. And it basically crashed their site. So what he thought should have been a video. And you can watch this. I don't want to play it because it's got music in it, and I know regulatory clarity to invest in crypto. I wonder who could give them regulatory clarity. All right, CZ Binance tweeted this out a few hours ago. No value is created by issuing a coin. Value is created when people use it.
Remember that. Remember that. No value is created by issuing a coin. How many coins are out there? 18,000. How many are actually being used? That's where value is created.
Use cases. And I retweeted that and I said, or create your own use case called store of value once you realize that your digital asset has no utility. Call it store of value, or digital drop gold, run a drop gold campaign and get every crypto media outlet and traditional financial media outlet
hate Bitcoin and they hate crypto, and
how these people are anti-crypto.
Let's check out Ted Cruz. I love Ted Cruz.
But I think that Ted Cruz is missing one thing. If he ever really understood what was going on here, he'd be all over it.
These authoritarians hate Bitcoin and they hate crypto, and it's for the same reason. Why do they hate Joe Rogan? Because they can't control him. He's not subject to their authoritarian power. Why do they hate Bitcoin? Because they can't control it. It is a system of currency outside of the monopoly control of the U.S. government. And I got to say, as I've addressed, I spoke at a big crypto conference in Austin several months ago, and I said,
Ted Cruz must know about Rosie Rios and other people of the U.S. Treasury who works for Ripple. Rosie Rios isn't the only one, but she is the only treasurer, ex-treasurer, top spot in the U.S. Treasury who works for Ripple. 43rd treasurer of the United States of America, Rosie Rios. Her signature is on all the money that's in your pockets if you live in the U.S., and a majority of it. And I wonder if Ted Cruz knows that.
I said, listen, you need to understand this administration, I believe, is going to go after you and is going to try to destroy you. And by the way, that's a pattern of authoritarians. China, communist China, outlawed Bitcoin for the exact same reason. Why does Elizabeth Warren hate Bitcoin? For the same reason that she in China hates Bitcoin, because neither one of them can control it. And the theme through all of this is the power of freedom to be not subject to the arbitrary whims of those in government power.
Okay. Now, I wanted to make a point while he's saying that, and that is, this is the reason that we ask sometimes if we will be allowed to keep XRP. Not a crazy question, in my opinion.
See, here's the thing. The people who fell for the executive order and turned over all their gold coins in bullion, a lot of them would have hidden and held on to their gold back then if they knew exactly what was going to happen. Because this was the biggest joke ever.
Think about this for a minute. The whole premise, anybody who really believes in XRP and what it is, anybody who really believes it, like I do, believes that XRP for the next 100 years will be a part, it'll be like the lubricant of the financial system, a bridge currency, a supranational currency. Well, if that's true, that means that XRP will be a national security issue. It will be something that the government at some point says, yes, this is extremely important to the financial system. Well,
see, here's the thing that I don't think the digital asset investor is understanding, okay? Rosie Rios isn't the only person from the U.S. Treasury who works for Ripple. There are more. I'm pretty sure the U.S. government sent these people so we could have this nice confluence of coming together and exploiting the world through this power of XRP blockchain. I'm pretty sure the U.S. government is 100% on board. Why? Because of Rosie Rios and the others from the U.S. Treasury who work at the board of Ripple.
That's not it's not a crazy leap to me to think that they could say, well, because this is so important to the financial system, it can only be only be owned by the banks or the Federal Reserve or whatever. Okay. Well, what do they do in that scenario? What if they have to have? No, they may not have to have your XRP. They may be fine with all of us getting mega wealthy, because ultimately the retail. I think we were for the purpose of testing this system for the last few years. First of all, well, maybe they don't. Maybe they know that there is this scenario too. Maybe they know that once this is finally let go, and trust you me, it has not been let go yet. It will be. Maybe they know that most of us are out at $10 or $20, and so it's not really relevant in the scheme of things. And so maybe on the front end they wouldn't do anything like this. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Look at this. This is the reason we ask sometimes if they'll be allowed to keep their XRP. Not a crazy question in my opinion. $20.67 per troy ounce was paid for your gold when they forced everyone to turn it in to the Fed in 1933. They can do anything they want under the guise of national security. If you learned nothing, and I did, if you learned nothing from the financial crisis of 2008, 2009, you learned that these people will do anything. And it's like Rahm Emanuel said, never let a crisis go to waste. But I think it's worse than that. I think these people create crises so that they can do whatever they want.
They 100% create crises. Don't be fooled. They 100% create crises so they can usher in the cure, the help. Okay? That's why never tell your right hand what your left hand is doing. This hand creates the problem. This hand comes out with the solution. And you love it. You love it. But no one ever sees the hand that makes the problem. Just the hand that makes the solution. Be smart, everybody. Be smart. HODL your XRP.
Okay? That's what I believe about our government and other governments. Never let a crisis go to waste. These people can do anything and will do anything as long as they have a crisis that they can blame it on. Okay? Now, back to...
Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel. This guy is this is the most, oh my God, intellectual person. This guy is a genius. And he knows about XRP, man. Gonna keep listening, but I gotta leave the chat to access my chat. Okay, no problem, bro. I'm glad you're hanging out. I love having you in here, Glenn. You know what, guys? I want to show you something. Here you go. You remember Gaddafi that was killed? Remember Gaddafi?
And then he was murdered. Okay, regardless of what he did in the past, but he was speaking the truth. Okay, just listen to the truth that he was speaking here, folks. This is going to completely blow your mind, but this is facts, folks. These are facts.
We are addressing the phenomena of piracy and terrorism in the wrong way. Today, there is swine flu. Perhaps tomorrow there'll be fish flu. Because sometimes we produce viruses by controlling them. It is a commercial business. Capitalist companies produce viruses so that they can generate and sell vaccinations. This is very shameful and poor ethics. Vaccinations and medicine should not be sold. But capitalist companies produce the viruses and vaccinations and want to make a profit.
And, you know, maybe he spoke the truth and maybe he did some bad things and that's why he was murdered.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much out there, ladies and gentlemen. So much. Kit Wombat, what is up? Anime Wolf, I was told over 5 years ago, in a few years, there will come a Black Swan event, and that's when crypto will go big. Now it's happening, and my brain is like, this gotta be a coincidence. Yeah, it's happening. XRP bull run started last night. I hope you guys are ready. Some big stuff coming soon. Possibly tonight or tomorrow, I believe something crazy is going to happen.
What Ted Cruz said, I believe there's a little bit different of a situation going on with regard to Bitcoin. I agree with Peter Thiel.
From China's point of view, they want to get, they don't like the U.S. having this reserve currency because it gives us, a lot of leverage over, Iranian oil supply chains and all sorts of things like that. They don't want the renminbi to become a reserve currency. because then you have to open your capital account and you have to do all sorts of things that they really don't want to do. I think the euro, you could think of as, was in part a Chinese weapon against the dollar. It didn't, the last decade it hasn't quite worked out that way, but that was, China would have liked to see two reserve currencies like the euro. And, even though I'm sort of a pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin maximalist person, I do wonder whether at this point Bitcoin is also should also be thought in part as a Chinese financial weapon against the U.S., where it threatens fiat money, but it especially threatens the U.S. dollar. And
exactly, Glenn Miller.
And China wants to do things to weaken it. So it's sort of China is long Bitcoin, and perhaps from a geopolitical perspective, the U.S. should be a little bit be asking some tougher questions about exactly how that works.
That's why the U.S. has people from the Treasury of the United States of America working for Ripple, because the U.S. is long XRP. Why? Because XRP was created through the faults of Bitcoin years and years ago. Over a decade ago, XRP was created through the faults of Bitcoin because they saw proof of work wasn't going to work. They saw it wasn't going to be peer-to-peer. And now, look at XRP. Over 1,500 transactions per second. Under a penny per transaction. It's insane. Mostly under a penny. It depends. It's 0.0001 of the transaction. So, I mean, you could send $10,000. You wouldn't even see a fee. Okay? You could send $50 million. It might be 17 or 20 cents for a fee. XRP is the real deal. And it was created through the faults of Bitcoin, which is why I believe the U.S. government is on top of it and integrated with it.
But
and you will find out soon. I am sure you will find out very soon.
Some internal stable coin in China, that's not a real cryptocurrency. That's just that's just some sort of totalitarian measuring device.
Okay, and then remember this, because TAIG reminds us, we've all been trying to tell people. This is from the Joseph Grunfest letter to Jay Clayton, warning them about national security issues. It says right here, Director of National Intelligence has also reportedly written directly to the Commission's chair regarding this issue and has offered the chair a briefing on the threat to national security posed by the dominance of Bitcoin and Ether, with no effective U.S.-based competition. The red flag raised by national security authorities is further cause for coordinated decision-making with incoming chair and administration. And then we get our good old buddy Gary Gensler. That's a big fat nut.
Yes, it's definitely going to replace Swift, for sure.
Nothing sandwich. Speaking of nothing sandwiches, here's from Stefan Huber. Listen to this. This is Goldman Gary.
Referencing, but I do think the two agencies have taken different approaches, partly because of their underlying statute.
Yo, look at Gary Gensler. He's like a freaking troll. He's like a gremlin. Look at this guy. He's like a gremlin. Disgusting. Here's Gary Gensler. Here he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Gary. Look at Gary Gensler.
Are different in the commodities laws. The exchanges can list something, list a new contract, and they don't, in a sense, don't ask for permission. And in this in the securities law, to do an exchange traded fund, you kind of have to go knock on the door of the SEC and get permission. But underlying
XRP talked with the freaking SEC. Ripple talked to the SEC every year. Even before it was released and came out, they always talked to the SEC. And they were always told, it's okay, no problems. It's okay, no problems. And then 7-8 years go by, and then they drop a lawsuit on them. They always ask the SEC first. Evil, man. They're fucking evil, man. But remember, this is all an act. This is all on the world stage. Remember, the government, the people who are truly in power, plan hundreds 100 or 150 years in advance. Trust me, people plan. These people plan 100 years in advance. Technology like this technology has been out for a very long time. We just got it because they are so far ahead that they're like, all right, give them this technology. Why do you think that we've boomed in technology in the last 100 years? Look at the last 100 years compared to the last 2,000 years. Why so much technology within 100 years? Why? Where did it come from? Come on, let's be real.
That
these people
Bitcoin
plan.
futures,
These people plan. Trust me.
and I think Ethereum futures and so forth will exist, and Bitcoin ETFs have not, and that feels a little inconsistent to me as an observer. And I'm now, in academia, but it feels a little inconsistent, even though the laws aren't exactly the same. They're quite similar.
No, I mean, I think that's a really...
Anime, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Not 100% sure. Kit Wombat, I hope it works out for you too, man. Glenn Miller, they talked about this kind of currency back in 1947. Bretton Woods Agreement. That's right, man. That's right.
Good point, and I think it's part of the reason that I said we should go forward.
And Peter Thiel in the 90s talked about digital currency.
Is because you already have the futures markets in place, which help to discipline, again, to provide some of the discipline, which my colleagues at the SEC were concerned that the underlying markets had no discipline in them at all. And I think some of that we can get by looking to the futures markets.
Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Contradiction. Now, also, there was this from Jack the Ripper, breaking news. DBS plans to launch retail digital assets trading desk by the end of year. The service applies only to the cryptocurrencies hosted on the digital exchange: Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP. And who is this guy from DBS? The guy that's the CEO? Well, that would be the same guy, Piyush Gupta, who, wonder if he's any relation to Naveen Gupta. He was he was at Swell Ripple 2019 in Singapore. It's a small world after all. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an...
That's right. DBS. You guys know the bank, DBS. There it is, XRP. It's all coming. It's coming. The bull run has started, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. XRP, little breakdown here. Little breakdown. Let's take a look. Let's get rid of these trend lines. All right. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retrace. I cannot wait to see what happens, man. Things are finally adding up. Let's put it on the daily and take a look. Kit Wombat, do you think XRP can blow up even without the altcoin market? I was thinking about Blockchain Backer talking about the retracement of Bitcoin and its impact on the altcoin market. XRP is an amazing digital asset. It's an amazing cryptocurrency, right? So once it starts it's being used, but once all the corridors open up and it's 100% on the level playing field, it doesn't matter what is happening around it. It is going to go. It does not matter. Once it is on the level playing field it deserves, or once it's being used 100% openly as it is going to be, eventually, once that happens, it doesn't matter what's going on. It does not matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is on the daily. I want to show you right here. You can see we went past the 50 EMA on the daily. We retraced to it, bounced off it. We're either coming for a retrace once more to it, or we could just take off from here. I mean, if anything's possible. I don't think we're going to break all the way down. I think the bounce off the 50 EMA was very important. And I think that we are going to see, I honestly think we're going to be over $1. I think we're going to be over $1. I think we're going to be up here at like $1.10, $1.20. So let's see what happens. I honestly think XRP is about to blow, man. I really do. I really believe XRP is about to blow. Look at this. This came down, didn't even have a V-shaped recovery. It hit what seems to be the bottom, then just went sideways with wicks on the bottom mostly, which means it's going to go up, and it did. Boom. Blasted through with a huge vector candle from 67 cents to 83 cents. One vector candle. Boom. One day. Then we retrace to the 50 EMA. Then we bounce off it, and now we're just chilling. This thing is about to explode, man. It's showing me the signs, and I really hope it happens because it's looking really good. It's looking good. Can it come down? Of course it can, because look, this is 1 year. Look at this. This is 1 year, all right? Here is 1 year. This is a 1 year tiny, like ascending, slightly ascending triangle. We're talking $2.40 or higher eventually, and then the explosion to 20, 30, 50, 120. I mean, we got some crazy stuff coming. Look at this 1 year flag. Look at this. This is 1 year. This is from January of 2021 all the way to February 2022. Look at this. Look at this flag. This thing is about to explode. We broke below, which usually happens before an explosion. I'm excited. Gary. Oh, Gary. That's right, Gary. They're coming for you. Oh, Gary. Unbelievable. We have 17 minutes until this releases, and I get a chance to get one of these two. There is all right. There is of Donald Duck and Daisy Duck, 13,243 editions remaining. And of Lady and the Tramp, there are 7,687 remaining. Now, because I have Henry and Luna, of course, I want Lady and the Tramp. Do I use CoinGlass? I use TradingView. The judge isn't corrupt. I hope the same, right, guy? I hope the same. 16 minutes until Disney's Golden Moment NFTs release on the VV app. 16 minutes. There's $60, and you have a 1 in 1.58 chance of getting Donald, and you have a 1 in 2.72 chance of getting Lady and the Tramp. You just hit buy, and you're either going to get one or the other. You can't individually buy anymore unless you're in the marketplace. So I have $75, and I bought 75 gems, and it costs 60 gems. A gem is $1 to buy, $1 each. There's no break. If you buy 1,000, they're $1 each. A gem is equal to $1. Unless you go into Telegram VV groups, then you can, if you buy in bulk, you could get them for like 50 cents, you know? But I don't do that because I just get them every now and again. Oh, 24 hours crypto. Elon's buying. So 15 minutes left, and I will be hitting the buy button. The last 4 drops that I've tried for, as soon as the buy button appears, it's sold out within a couple milliseconds. Before a second is up, they are always all sold out. That's how hot VV's augmented reality NFTs are. They're sold out immediately within less than a second. So I need to hit this button as soon as it shows up in order to try to get these. And hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. We'll see. We got 15 minutes left. What was this?
A year ago about the Super Bowl, and you expressed hope that come this year that they'd be able to fill the stands again with people. And that apparently is going to be the case. However, many of those people won't be wearing masks, despite the local law in Los Angeles. What is your message to people who want desperately for this to be over and to be able to resume the lives that they remember?
Well, look, I love how people talk about personal freedom. If you're exercising personal freedom puts someone else in jeopardy, their health in jeopardy. I don't consider that being very dealing with freedom. Whoa.
Oh man, Joey Joe. CoinGlass is all statistics based. Oh, I think I have seen CoinGlass actually. I think I have seen CoinGlass. Yes, I've seen this. I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen CoinGlass. But no, I just use TradingView for the charts. Let's go, Brandon. Exactly. 100% strange sports moments. XRP breakout, final warning. Longtime ops officer loses job in sting operation.
New tonight, a strange story of being sacked. A longtime police officer in Carroll is trying to get her job back after being fired in January. As KCCI's Chris Gochner tells us, a small-town newspaper alleges that she had been part of a September operation targeting them.
It's small-town intrigue playing out on the front page of the local paper. The Carroll Daily Times-Herald says local police conducted a sting operation on them. Now one of the officers they say was involved has since been fired. Staff at the Daily Times-Herald believe the department set it up as an attempt to expose a mole. But now Officer March, an 18-year veteran, has been fired for real. Carroll's city manager, who oversees the police department, also declined our request for an on-camera interview. But in a letter obtained by KCCI, city officials maintain March was fired in January for violating a last chance agreement for failure to follow direct orders to tell residents to shovel snow from their sidewalks. That agreement was...
That's it? Just for not telling people that? Wow, crazy. Fake punt return for a Christmas gift. What? What is that? Cops caught kissing woman fired. Man resigns. Uh-oh. Crazy. Geez, freedom of speech is kind of literally the freedom to say something that might offend someone to just continue a mofo conversation and get information. I know, anime. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Christian Kirk waits back. High end over end kick. Taken on the near side of the field. Deking everybody. It's Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy hurtling into Colts territory. How about that? So Kirk drifts to his left, draws our attention, draws the Colts' attention, and Murphy takes full advantage.
Seem to recall Los Angeles Rams doing this a couple years ago, but you get all the coverage going with Christian Kirk. Sneak Byron Murphy back there. Great trick play to set.
Yeah, that was funny. That was hilarious. Shroud. 10 minutes left. You all get freedom of speech. Let's just kind of restrict. I know it's nuts, man. It really is. Giant Hornet versus Scorpion. No, we're not going to watch that. Extra VOD. Wait, 24 hours. What did he put out? No. Extra VOD. Saw that. Ripple Crypto Bowl. What about BitBoy? Urgent Fed meeting today. Ooh. Bearable Bowl. I kind of stopped watching the Bearable Bowl. I don't know why. I just haven't found anything lately to be helpful from him. And his Udemy course is literally just telling you to buy mainly XRP and to hold a little Cardano and a little Stellar and 1 or 2% of other coins. Like, it's really nothing crazy. Ooh, Scientific Investor. How realistic is your XRP goal? Want to be an XRP millionaire? How much XRP do you need? I love videos like that. Oh, Crypto Addy put something out. Bank of England talks. That's right.
It's incredible to look at, but it doesn't do anything. Why is it so valuable?
Partly because it's rare, so it's in limited supply. You can't keep making it. The gold here is a store of value. It is globally recognized. People want gold, so it creates a market in itself. It doesn't change value as much, for example, as currencies. This is a lot more durable than investing in chocolate or something like that.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and that was a rare view inside the Bank of England's gold vault. In this video, there is something
probably old news. You guys hear about Zuckboy meta dump? Yeah, man, it's crazy, right?
very interesting coming from somebody who works at the Bank of England. And it's about Ripple and XRP. You don't want to miss this. And I will also talk about this RippleNet corridor. As you see on the screen here, this is a corridor from South Korea to Vietnam. And then finally, a Super Bowl commercial. Yeah, one you didn't see. He does very often open up leader for the working is really looking.
I'd say skepticism, especially in the more institutional circles, viewing the space more so as a joke. Now, I've got a stake in both Ripple. I ran a live demo where I had, but there was a lot of
liquidity, that offering, which is the bridge asset for moving fiat to fiat around the globe. And also the question of how the SEC lawsuit is affecting the view, if you will, from the UK. I think you're going to be very pleased to hear the answer.
How much mention there is of XRP in particular in the Ripple offerings? Is there talk of offerings that involve XRP and those that don't involve XRP? Is the use of XRP sort of implied, or just any of your thoughts around that subject?
So within the banking space, a lot of the things we like to use is more, a lot of our sort of work revolves around obviously risk management. So when we're talking about frameworks, I wouldn't say just reviewing XRP. It's one of many, but it's one that does stand out, especially within the ESG style of investment, environmental, social, and governance. I mean, it meets all of them, which is a space which is going to be very important to crypto going forward. Obviously, the British government has its carbon neutral policy by 2040, and obviously
That's amazing, man. I love it. Zendaya and the racist checkout lady. Snapchat story. 2 men fighting on a flight from Japan to Los Angeles. Felix Baumgartner space jump world record. Joe, tell me again where you lied. Man born in 1867 talks about working in the 1880s.
It was early in July 1881. I was approached by a chum of mine who asked if I'd like a job as office boy with the Western Electric Manufacturing Company, whose office was on New Church Street in the rear of Trinity Church. I conferred with my parents, who thought well of the proposition, although my grandparents had me cut out for a Methodist Episcopal dominie. I'd have been some minister in a small Long Island parish with the possibility of a donation party weekly. Mr. F.R. Wells, manager, the New York office of the Western, offered me $2 a week. I stuck out for 4, was finally employed, and at the end of my jobs were numerous up to the time I was elected a director and vice president in charge of purchases and traffic, and later president and chairman of the Graybar Electric Company. I retired on the 4th of October last under the old age pension scheme. I look upon my association with the telephone pioneers of America with the utmost gratification, which is something I would have you all know. And I've had a wonderful time in the last 50 years, but there's still life in the old man yet.
That's pretty cool, man. Talking to someone who was doing work in the 1880s, man. Then you got the Pony Express. It's really cool to go back sometimes, man, and just look at what they did or see how things worked in order to gain the intelligence to move forward this day and age. You know, how did they do it then versus how they do it now, and then make the equation and figure out the answer to how to be successful now. 2 minutes left. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on my VV app on my phone. I got $60 in here. I got $60 in here. And I want to get a golden moment by Disney. Hopefully I can get one. I'm waiting to hit the button. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, until 3 o'clock. Getting one of these for $60 will automatically make me 15 times or 20 times my money. That will make me $700 to $1,500, possibly $2,000 if I get one in the next 60 seconds. All right, guys, here we go. I'm waiting. It'll pop up with a buy now up here. It'll pop up here with a buy now, and I have to hit it as soon as I can because these things sell out in less than 1 second. All 30,000 of them sell out in less than a second. That's how serious this shit is. This is the Valentine's Day drop. That's why it's Daffy and Daisy and Lady and the Tramp. It's the Valentine's Day golden moments. Golden moments are worth a lot of money. All the other golden moments are lots of money. All right, 21 seconds. 19 seconds. Wipe the sweat off my palms. All right, let's go. Five seconds. 2. All editions have been allocated to other users. Sold out. Sold out. Couldn't get one. As soon as it popped up buy now, I hit it. And it says unable to secure. So I have to hit the X button to try to do it again. Unable to secure. Unable. They're sold out already. I hit it as soon as it popped up. Multiple times. So crazy. God, I hate that, man. Unbelievable. It's so annoying, man. I have not gotten a drop since like last year. Like literally like October or August or September last year. Like that's how long it's been since I've gotten a drop. That's how ridiculous it is these days. But it's all right. I tried. Anyway, I'm very happy to say that I really think we are going to be really looking good with our cryptocurrencies, especially when it comes to XRP and Stellar Lumens. So I think something crazy is about to happen. We popped up above the bottom of the wedge. As you can see, this is a 1-year triangle, ascending triangle. You can see that we broke down. We came up for a retest to try to go down. And instead it broke all the way through the top of the triangle, retested the 50 EMA. And I think we're about to explode. Yeah, the bots are way faster. Yeah, they use bots, man. And I have super fast internet. I have very fast internet. Just sucks. I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I tried. Guarantee you, I really wanted to get one of those for $60. I guarantee you that $60 would be worth over $2,000 in a half hour when you see them in the marketplace. They will be over $2,000 a piece instantly. Crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna go downstairs and get a coffee. If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna watch some other YouTube videos and we are going to talk about some crazy stuff. Some dude somewhere, 500 raspberry, one. Exactly. Did I watch this already?
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5.
Yo, watch this brand new digital asset investor video.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
So I'm going to leave the price of XRP right here and watch this digital asset video. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee downstairs, and then we're going to wait for the marketplace to open up to see what they're going to be worth. It's going to be insane. Watch how much Lady and the Tramp is going to be worth. And you know what? Donald and Daisy might even be worth more. Even though there was a lot more made, I think Donald and Daisy might be worth more than Lady and the Tramp. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, listen and watch the digital asset investor while we keep an eye on the XRP price right here.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm going to talk some more in this video about the concept of an XRP buyout, the way they did gold confiscation back in 1933. But I want to preface it by this. I want to tell you, I don't think that's the most likely scenario. What I think is more likely is that Gary Gensler has been sent to make it where only accredited investors can have and hold XRP and buy and sell. And maybe all of crypto, is that they want to make it where crypto's for accredited investors, and then at some point, those accredited investors, the JP Morgans, the Goldman Sachs, can turn around and sell it to retail through mutual funds and whatever various products they're going to do. I believe it has something to do with that. But there's one thing I know for sure, and that is that Gary Gensler was sent there to hand this new asset class off to Wall Street and let them control it, okay? And so we'll go into a little bit of that. But I do think there's a scenario, if XRP truly is what we all think it is, a bridge currency to the world, a global digital global reserve currency, not the reserve currency, but a reserve currency, maybe in a basket of reserve currencies. Yeah, I could see a scenario where the government could say, yeah, you've got it. Now, how do they do that since it's a global thing? Maybe they couldn't do it. I don't know. I'm just saying there is if I had to bet, I would say they think that once they get the price to $10 or $20, most people in retail are out anyway, and so it doesn't matter. But we'll see. Now, when I talk about buybacks, I am not saying that Joe Biden in this upcoming executive order is going to do what they did with gold back in 1933. I'm not saying that that's what's about to happen. I'm just throwing out scenarios for the way I think this all plays out. Okay, I thought this was interesting. This is from Tory Cortan. The XRP 1 minute wedge, and again, I don't know anything about these charts. I just think it's interesting every once in a while when I see one of these. The XRP 1 minute wedge is on the brink of breakout. Minimum short-term target for this bull run is anywhere from $50 to $100. We will never see 75 cents again. This is your final warning. The reason I wanted to show that is because at the same time I saw Hassan Al-Anazi say XR breakout is imminent. So I'm wondering if these chart people are seeing something. Now, this guy right here is Brett Harrison. He is the president of FTX US, and they advertised in the Super Bowl yesterday. I want to play you this clip right here because some of the things he says are very interesting. Remember, this guy has to be working with regulators. He says something at the end that makes me think that he knows a lot.
Take on Bitcoin at $42,000, I think, right now this morning.
Typically, as the exchange operator, we try not to take a specific take on Bitcoin's price moves exactly, but we think that the general long-term outlook.
Let me ask you this though: right now, in terms of buying and selling, do you see more action still around Bitcoin? Is Ethereum picking? I mean, how do you see this playing itself out?
Sure. So we talk about Bitcoin dominance, which is the percentage of the total, market cap and market moves coming from Bitcoin. Right. That has been going down steadily over time. Assets like Ether, other alternative proof of stake assets like Solana, and these other alternative coins are all picking up in terms of total market cap. So I think over time, we're just going to see less and less of the total market share come from just one asset.
From one asset?
From just one Bitcoin alone.
And in terms of institutional support, that's always the other question.
Sure.
I mean, this was focused obviously on retail.
Right.
You hear chatter constantly that, pension funds and others are going to get into the space.
Yep.
But they haven't really yet.
It's true.
So what do you think is really happening behind the scenes?
We have hundreds of conversations with pension funds and family offices, large banks that want to get into crypto. All of their employees are privately into crypto, but the actual companies themselves aren't yet. It's a question of compliance and regulation, and many are waiting to pull the trigger for there to be more regulatory clarity in the U.S., especially around the exchanges like ours.
So what do you think that looks like, though?
I think it looks like a unified market oversight regime for U.S. cryptocurrency exchanges, probably some sort of combination of oversight between the CFTC and the SEC to come up with some unified regime, some license platform that's not just the state-by-state money transmitter.
Come up with a license platform. What is that?
Right. The current cryptocurrency.
But if this is so preordained,
okay. Now, this is Ron Hammond, the lobbyist with Blockchain Association. This week in Congress and crypto, as crypto reels from the mainstream exposure of the Super Bowl, Capitol Hill keeps working hard to understand more. My question is, how long does it take these people to understand? Why are they still having to understand? They've had years to understand. They keep working hard to understand more. This week is the Senate Banking Committee hearing on the Presidential Working Group and stable coins. And he goes through some different things, but you can go and read those. All right. Wanted to show you this. I told you guys that I was working with Masterworks and I had bought my first painting for just $500. I bought into my first actual painting. Well, they tweeted this today. Love is in the air, and on the canvas, Masterworks is celebrating Valentine's Day by spotlighting these three famous artist couples. And so these are people that were both artists, just different couples. I didn't know what they meant by this one. Marina Abramovic and Yule. This couple may be the most famous for their breakup. They walked from separate ends of the Great Wall of China, meeting in the middle to say their goodbyes. They consistently broke boundaries in their work. Anyway, so I wanted to show you this because I couldn't remember if I showed you this. But those of you who have not seen this, folks, here's the way I'm looking at this. Okay, we've got crypto. There's a lot of us that are going to do well and have done well in crypto. And then once you attain, this is how I approach things. Once you get where you want to go, you're going to need to diversify in some things, but not just when you get there. Also on the way up, you need to be, or at least this is the way I approach it. Art is another way to diversify. It's a way to get into something we haven't been able to get into. Watch this.
Scott Lynn, founder and CEO of Masterworks. Welcome to our community. We've created a series of how-to videos to help you better understand artisan.
Oh my God, Masterworks? Really? Come on, man. Nobody cares about Masterworks. We have NFTs. We don't care about Masterworks. You can mint in art. You can mint a painting and sell it as an NFT, and they will get the actual painting because they own the NFT. We don't need Masterworks where 100 people own the same painting. Do you know how good that is for the artist if 100 different people own the same piece of property? Do you know how good that is for the artist? Oh my God. All you do is get bragging rights. Like, I own a little piece of that. I mean, I don't know. People are missing the point when it comes to this, when it comes to NFT, when it comes to blockchain, when it comes to this, people are missing the point. Ownership of things like deeds and titles, okay? Proof of ownerships, NFT, non-fungible token. This is the future of ownership for everything, okay? I cannot wait until they actually figure it out. Because there will be no question when you own the NFT, when you actually have the NFT, like you're holding it in your wallet or you're holding it, you know, on a wherever on your computer. There's no proof of ownership of the thing. So when something gets sold on eBay or Amazon, you know, if a bunch of different people, you know, go to buy something like an item or something, and it's like the ownership of it. They're like, no, you know, like I own this thing. Like, where's your proof? Okay, you gave this person money, but where's the actual proof that you were going to get the thing? If you own an NFT, you actually get it. So if I made this an NFT, someone gave me $20 for the NFT, they own the NFT, which means they have ownership of this. This is now theirs. But if someone gives me $20 because I said that they would get this, they gave me $20, but now they own this. Okay, where's your proof? Where's your proof? If you have the NFT, if you actually have the NFT, that's your proof. So there's so many big things in the works. Orlando, I don't know logistically how they could enforce that. I mean, bro, I lost me ledger in a boating accident. What? Oh, that's what you'll tell them. I don't know how you're going to get my stuff. I lost it. They're going to be like, where's your keywords? I lost them too. All right, you can keep it. I see what you mean. I think that's what you mean. Have you watched the last Crypto Crew? No, I haven't seen it. I haven't. No. No, I have not. So I hope that we are going to be on this XRP explosion watch. If you guys want, we could be on an explosion watch all day. Are you guys down for that? Yeah, something like, yeah, exactly. Doge Jeff Trillionaire. What time is it? 3:15? All right. 15 more minutes and I will go back into the VV app and see, because the market closes 30 minutes before a drop and opens 30 minutes after a drop. So we'll be able to see how much for the new Disney moment, the new gold Disney moment that just came out. Lady and the Tramp and Daisy and Donald. Let's look at KuCoin. I'm here all day with you, bud. Glenn Miller, sounds good, bro. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're hanging out. Just cooking chili for my son and I, and a veggie chili for Tina. Nice, man. Love chili. Man, my wife made chili last week. It was so good. When I cook for us, I make because I do a lot of cooking as well. Like yourself. I made a Spanish rice meal with a bean sauce that was so good. I love making Spanish rice. Let's see. Paribus is at 1.5 cents. Here's Paribus. Algo's at 87 cents. Wow. Look at Algorand. if Algorand comes down to 67 or 70 cents, I'll be buying some. Yo, JB, what up, bro? What up, Gianni? What's up, Gianni? Doji F Trillionaire. There is a funny video on NFT on YouTube called If NFT Were Honest. Glenn Miller. Yeah, 87 cents is a great buy for Algorand. But I would wait for 66 cents to put in a shit ton of money. XLM is back down. XLM is I think XLM is getting ready to crank as well. I think XLM is getting ready to crank as well. Let's see. We got, oh my goodness. I don't know, man. 20.5 cents. That's a good buy too. Ooh. I am stoked, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely stoked. We'll keep an eye on this for sure. Let's open up the YouTube. Let's check out the YouTubes, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank everybody who liked this stream today. If you haven't liked the stream, please hit that like button. I want to thank everybody who's liked this stream so far today. And I want to thank everybody who either renewed or joined the Blur Gang Huddle today, renewed your membership, or if you're joining for the first time, joining the Blur Gang Huddle. Remember, it's only $2.99, a lot cheaper than all other YouTubers. I wanted to thank you guys also, and all the donations, super chats. I wanted to thank you all for those as well. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. It means a lot to me. Messiah, what is up, man? What's up, bro? Joey B. Tunes is live?
Criminally insane, and we were all literally losing our minds. Like, it was just getting weird at this point. It was like we were,
guys, Joey B. Tunes is premiering right now.
A show, and we still had sponsorships that we were reading, and it just felt like we were like, yeah, it just wasn't fun. The whole show's built to be in front of a live audience and have a lot of energy.
Glenn Miller, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Glenn Miller. In the Blur Gang Huddle. Glenn Miller in the Blur Gang Huddle with the Huddle badge. Glenn Miller, let's go. Let's go, bro. Yes, we are on the journey together now. I love it. I appreciate you, man. I cannot wait and hope we have that one-on-one Zoom call. I really look forward to it.
Fun of each other a lot, you know. He's like a really funny roaster, and we make fun of each other. He makes fun of me for being gay in 1,000 different ways every episode, and I make fun of him for being fat every episode. And we were going back and forth during the pandemic, during the Hollywood lockdown, and like it's just if Red Band
hands.
Yo, XRP fanboy, man. Appreciate the 5 super chat, bro. Appreciate you a lot, man. Yes, diamond hands for sure. I believe we are really looking at an XRP explosion sometime tonight or tomorrow. I think we are headed somewhere very special very soon. And I hope you guys are ready. Let's listen to Joey B. Tunes.
And isn't laughing. Yeah. Or the couple band.
And yes, Glenn Miller, you are in, bro. I'm glad to see that HODL badge next to your name. Glad to see the HODL badge next to your name. And you unlocked, of course, all the emotes. Let's go. And the green candles that we should be seeing today.
Members. And everybody's thinking of their own thing to chime in and everything. So sometimes you're not going to get those laughs. And it's just silent while we're being either funny or not funny. We don't even know.
Yeah. Well, California's living in their own alternate reality right now, and they seem to have committed to that, whereas the rest of the country has moved on. And it's just kind of interesting to me. It's like I say, let them be that way. And you know what? I think what it does is it forces you to go where you belong. And I don't agree with segregation. I don't agree with the divide that's going on. But at some point, I mean, when it gets so extreme like that, it's like it kind of like kicks you in the ass a little bit. and it tells you, you know what, I do got to kind of pack up and go where I belong. And you know what, no one ever looks back when they do it. I don't know about how long you've been in Austin, but you never look back. You never regret these moves because
it's crazy.
Isn't it? Because I feel the same way.
Yeah, it's nuts. I'm just hitting my 1 year anniversary right now of living in Texas.
Yeah.
And this entire year, I've still had my apartment in Los Angeles at a great location.
Yeah.
It's fully furnished. My art's on the walls. It looks like I left there yesterday. Like, it doesn't look like I moved here at all. I barely brought anything. I packed the back of my Corvette, and I don't know what they're thinking. And I think it's going to cost the entertainment industry. It's definitely going to cost them a lot of stand-up comedy. It'll be interesting to see what happens in film and everything, but it seems like it seems like the film and television industry is like on board with all the insanity.
Oh,
like
yeah. Like I said, it's like they've just committed to this alternate reality, and they think they're doing something. I mean, they might be doing something for themselves, but isn't it interesting how when you go back, it's almost like going back in time, and your soul tells you, like, no, I already did that. What are you doing here? It's almost like you're in limbo, and it's like you just want to get the fuck out of there. Now that you're in Texas, I got to imagine that the audience is also less sensitive, because I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with that attitude, right? It's a sensitive nature of people out on the West Coast. I mean, it's got to be refreshing, especially for what you do, being a roast comic, you know?
Yeah. And people are there for that. Like, they cannot wait. You know, they cannot wait to hear something sort of naughty. Right. And it brings them so much joy, and that's what they're hoping for. Like, fingers crossed. Like, they're there for the comedy, sure, but they're really hoping to be like, ooh, you know.
Yeah, like, then you get people like Peng Dang, that little fucking twat. Yeah. I'll say it for you. I mean, it's how everyone feels about him. I mean, for people who don't know, he was a Chinese American comic, and I say was, because I don't consider him a comic after what he did to you. I mean, how did it go? He would do your show, Kill Tony. I mean, I think that's where you first recognized him. He would get some laughs, which led to you giving him an opportunity to open.
Yeah, pulled him out of the random bucket. Anybody has a chance.
The bucket of destiny will decide. I'm digging deep. You guys sure? One more time? All right, this is it. Put your hands together for your final comedian of this Fort Worth Kill Tony. Goes by the name of Peng Dang. Peng Dang. I like it.
Yeah, he ended the show. It was sort of like funny and adorable. And you know, we had a girl come up out of the audience and make out with them.
Peng Dang, you ever kissed you've only been here 1 year. Have you ever kissed an American girl before?
No, never. I'm so Chinese, I haven't.
He was just like the happiest little, like, you know, he couldn't believe it that this, you know, dirty little white American girl was shoving her tongue down his throat in front of a sold out audience after he got laughs. Like, you could just tell he was having the time of his life.
Right.
And so I asked him if he wanted to open up some shows for me. And when I came back to Dallas, he was like my third string Dallas opener. Like, I have one guy and then another guy. And if those guys couldn't make it, he would be the next up. You know, on Kill Tony, I was making Chinese jokes and Chinese this. He's laughing at all those things. He knows my sense of humor. I was the, even on the day that he tried to cancel me, I was still on his website as, you know, basically his main credit. Like, you've seen him on Kill Tony. He's opened for Tony Hinchcliffe. He's also done this pengdang.com or whatever it was. Anyway, you know, gave him chances. And then on a random Thursday Death Squad Red Band stand-up show, which I use as like a workout set. And yeah, you know, I called him the bad word that you can call a Chinese person, I guess, during Asian Heritage Month, which
he called him a chink. I
had no idea it was Asian Heritage Month. And by the way, fun fact, nobody did. Nobody in the world knew that.
Well, meanwhile, his entire set was him trashing white people.
Yeah.
I came to this country 10 years ago, went to college in Alabama. Yeah, that's the correct response. We invented gunpowder. Right? No Asians, no gunpowder, no American Revolution. And all the white people in this country would still be talking quite like the British. And white people, you guys are the opposite because you guys invent shit, but you take credit. I hate it when the white immigrants act like they run the country. White people, your protest is more demanding. Your chants are tough. Like, stop the count, storm the Capitol, hand my pens, Jews will not replace us.
That was left out of context of every media outlet, every conversation, conveniently. Did these people, it's got to be so frustrating when you live in a certain realm where people get it, and then all of a sudden, this little weasel goes out there and sends you out to the Twitter mob, the mainstream crowd, and then all of a sudden, all the people in the world that wouldn't even go to your show to begin with, that probably don't even like comedy, they all have an opinion, and they all have they're all experts on comedy. I'm like, what does that feel like to get that tidal wave?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because 100% of the people saying things are not comedy fans, and the people that are comedy fans that know what happened there also don't want to say anything yet immediately in those first few days because it almost seems like you're defending a racist.
Right.
You know, it's a weird fine line where it's like, God, the video clip does look terrible. I agree. That clip looks horrendous.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I woke up at 5 a.m. that morning from like a weird, I remember it was like a weird nightmare. Something was like weird. It was like an old nightmare that I've had my whole life. Like once a year, there's this weird old version of my house. Anyway, I woke up at 5 a.m. that morning before he tweeted anything. This is like 4 or 5 days after the show.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that show again after that, by the way. There wasn't like, ooh, I did something naughty at the Death Squad show last Thursday. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. I never thought about it again.
Yeah.
I never thought about it when it happened. I'm not like, oh, I should talk to Pang Dang. You know what I mean? Like it was just
yeah.
It's just a day on the football field.
Right.
And so I woke up at 5 a.m. and I did a thing where like I just glanced at my Twitter and emails or whatever real quick. And there's like all these mentions that are like misspelled and like all these like X's and I's and like all these things. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. And I click and I end up sort of having to do some digging. And I find that it's all tracking back to this video in Chinese subtitles with like green outline. And I'm like, what is this? Like, this is me at the Death Squad show last Thursday. Okay. It's Pang Dang and then me. And I'm sort of doing the math on it. And I'm like, what's going on? And it's weird because a lot of things are coming in.
Right.
And it's all coming in from China. It's from Chinese people with 0 followers, like 0 tweets. It's all very weird over there. I don't know if they're allowed on Twitter, but they're not allowed to tweet, or if they're only allowed to tweet about certain things. I don't know what the rules are over there. You know, who the fuck knows? But anyway, so that's 5 a.m. And then I wake up again at 7 and there's a ton of them. And I wake up at 9 and there's even more. And then at about 11 a.m. that day, he must have woken up late. Maybe he didn't know that China was going to leak what he gave them first. Yeah. But then he tweets his thing. You know, I can't believe this is what I got. I brought up Tony Hinchcliffe the other day, and this is what happened. And I'm reading the tweet, and I'm like, wow, he captioned that wrong. Like, I think what he meant to say was, you know, what an honor to be part of a comedy community where these are the types of jokes. I'm so glad I'm in America where this can happen. I'm so glad to be in Texas where shows like this are happening. Like I'm literally thinking to myself, well, there's no way he's torching a bridge with me.
Right.
There's no way. I mean, I've paid my dues at the Comedy Store. I'm a Rogan guy. Like I'm on the honest side of, you know, stand up. I paid my dues. My peers know this. Like,
yeah,
it's
and you
just,
helped this guy out, and you also, he knew your comedy, and you knew that he knew you were a roast comic. I mean, like, it's not like he just it was just a random opener. You know, like this guy was actually like part of your, you know, he was kind of like a coworker at one point, you know, where you saw him a lot. And it's like, so of course, this is probably the last thing you're ever going to think in your head, that this guy's trying to flame you now, right?
I mean, literally, I'm thinking to myself, it's just a bad caption. I was going to contact him. I reached out to him. My first move was Instagram DM. I was surprised to find out I didn't have his phone number. I kept trying to search. I'm like, maybe I didn't save it. Maybe I just kept searching Pang and Dang and fucking everything.
Right.
And so I hit up Jeremiah immediately, who had Pang open for him. Jeremiah tends to, you know, if there's somebody from the Kill Tony universe, as he is also from that, one of the former stars of the show, band leader Jeremiah Watkins, since he just started headlining a lot more on the road, he'll take Kill Tony sort of people and have them open for him. And so I knew that he had Pang Dang open for him. I reach out to Jeremiah. I'm like, hey, Pang Dang just did some weird shit.
Yeah.
Do you have his phone number?
Right.
And he reached back to me saying, I just asked Pang Dang if I could give you his number, and he said he doesn't feel safe giving it to you. Mind you, this is now like, it's still like 11:30 in the afternoon. Like, this.
People are fucking weird, man. This goes to show you, people are fucking weird.
This fire
feels safe.
Oh my God. This fire can be put out still. Like, it's 11:30 on that Tuesday afternoon. Yeah. Granted, it's blowing up in China. This, like, they make it look like an American assault because, of course, they have no idea what stand-up fucking comedy is out there. So to them, it just looks like a white guy calling a Chinese guy a bad word. Basically anywhere. I got treated that day like it was me on a Uber video or in a restaurant, me calling someone that. Not at all like a dirty comedy show on a comedy stage where it says that you're going to hear dirty things and recordings not allowed. And, it was a real con job. And, an interesting thing is that guy, Pang Dang did so many interviews.
Yeah.
So many. He took every single one. All those things are reaching out to me. TMZ and this and that. Every single thing's reaching out to me. I don't know how they're getting my number. Like, the whole thing is scary.
What was behind this? I mean, was this a comedian trying to be funny, trying to be edgy, trying to be racist?
No, I do not know his attention behind this. But I can tell you this. I've been in this country. I'm from China. I've been in this country for almost 11 years. I lived in Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and I had never heard anybody call me that C word.
I knew that's the word he used, but man, if you're in comedy, you can't get emotional, man. Can't be emotional in comedy, Pang Dang. Can't be emotional, my bro. Yeah, so Crypto Cannabis Channel, man, my boy Dank Dave and John the Joint. I like their intro, too. Check this out.
You have... You're
so divine. I'm cloud nine. I'm super high. Super high. Don't play around.
Sorry about that, people. So it turns out that our microphones haven't been plugged in this whole fucking time. John the Joint.
Oh man, if you guys haven't watched this, go watch it, man. I like their podcast, man. Dank Dave and John the Joint. Quite the team, man. Quite the pair. Dank Dave, man. He takes a piss out of white people, so what the fuck? I know, right? XRP fanboy? What's the problem? I know. But yeah, my boy Dank Dave doing his thing up here. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. All right, Crypto Plane. What is Stellar Lumens? Explained with animations. Ooh. Lego ships fight waves. What? Lego ships? What is this? Uh-oh. No. That's hilarious. Glider pilot flies unexpected airshow performance, loses license. Ooh, there is this game in my Oculus, my virtual reality headset, where you can fly World War I fighter planes. It's pretty cool. I was flying. It's like real life. I was flying it. It was mad cool. I haven't played in a while. Robot perfectly paints nails in minutes. What is this?
Down.
Was that fun?
You want to just spin you around and you stay sitting?
Yeah.
I don't understand why he lost his license. Titanic should have been Lego. Too close for comfort. Secret leak. Jeremy Hogan revealed China is about to pump XRP to $30. Ooh. There's so much stuff right now about XRP pumping, man. It's not even funny.
Jeremy Hogan.
Now, here's the thing. If the entire retail is talking about a pump, then I would expect a dump. But only the TA people, certain TA people are talking about it. So I believe it.
Revealed.
On top of what I've seen in the charts myself.
About to pump XRP Ripple to $30 soon. Insane XRP news today. 90 cents. Key resistance levels are 96 cents and $1. Ripple's XRP continued higher during the weekend despite the lower volume and raising funds through the sale of new digital tokens. The judge also denied Ripple's request for meetings. Judge Netburn ruled the SEC can still invoke and give us a thumbs up. See you next decision. The continued delays in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit could push the timeline to 2023.
I don't know. This guy doesn't even have, like, proof. I wonder what this
Today
was.
for the Bitcoin. The most important support we could possibly imagine. I will talk about that. I will talk about targeted 45,500. Unfortunately, since then, Bitcoin was consolidating sideways among the support here. And as you can see, this is the hourly candle. So at 44,500 US dollars. But obviously, as you know, this is all just short-term talk, because in the end of the day, the most important things to consider is the long-term price movements for Bitcoin. And I am going here over to the daily candles, pulling out the Fibonacci extension level. And if we are zooming out, as long as we are not breaking this horizontal support, we are still on track. Actually, the first 38.2 we already broke. We are still on track to the 55,000 US dollar price target. Of course, once we are breaking this here to the downside, if we are breaking down today and actually going below.
Let's wait and see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the XRP pump watch. Ooh, look at that. Look at this hourly candle. We got a hammer candle. Shooting stars right here. I love shooting stars. When you're about to go parabolic and you see shooting stars. Oh my God. I can see it though. That's the thing. Like, I can see this pumping from here. Like, I can see this pumping. The way this chart looks right now. I can see it, man. All right. Men are being scammed by flirty women looking to swipe their Rolex. Ooh.
They are the so-called Rolex girls. All these women are accused of stealing expensive watches from men they met in bars and nightclubs. This guy says it happened to him.
There's a beautiful girl approaching me, and she's talking to me. Of course I felt good and I felt special.
He wished he never met 24-year-old beauty Liliana Venegas at this trendy Miami Beach nightclub.
You must have been feeling pretty good.
Arvin Malhi,
See, a lot of guys got to be careful, man. You don't understand. All these women have going for them is their looks. They're not working hard. They're not investing. All they're doing is partying and doing makeup. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Be careful, because if you're not giving it to them, if you're not giving them what they're asking for, they're leaving with what they want.
40-year-old sales executive was at a bachelor party sporting his new $28,000 Rolex like this one when he says the young beauty started flirting with him.
She said, I don't like boys, I like men.
Wow. So that must have appealed to your ego.
Well, kind of, yes.
He thought they had a connection and invited her back to his oceanfront hotel suite where this picture was taken of them together. And look
Where's
closely.
the watch?
The photo shows he's just taken off the Rolex and is about to put it on a nightstand.
She wasn't interested in me. She was.
See, that's why I wear my Apple Watch. I mean, I'm married, obviously. I don't go to nightclubs. But if someone was to try to slip my watch in public, like maybe at Home Depot or somewhere, like, you're only getting my Apple Watch, and I can buy another Apple Watch.
Was clearly interested in my watch.
He said she kept pushing him to drink. Then, as he started falling asleep, he says he saw her swipe his watch from the nightstand and take off.
I said, hey, and before I could say anything, she was gone, and I quickly jumped out of my bed.
He jolted awake and ran after her, first down the hallway and out of the hotel. He showed us how he chased her on the street as she climbed into a car. She was arrested a few miles away after he called cops with her license plate.
They were not able to find my watch.
Venegas was charged with grand theft. Her mugshots show her wearing a Versace necklace allegedly stolen from another victim. Police said knockout drugs were found in her purse. She's pled not guilty.
What happened to Arvin wasn't an isolated incident.
Be careful, guys. They're out there. They're trying to get you, man. Be careful. Don't flaunt it. Don't flaunt it, or you will lose it. "19 hours ago." Let's listen to our boy Scientific Investor real quick.
You have, and at what price behind investing regularly. Not everyone is just looking at $1 million, and we may move higher. So that's looking only at this area of fluctuation, right? That's great. But when you just take that one out and look at the support
Yeah, right? He is a bonehead. Unreal, man.
resistance zone, this is one you're looking at. This has been a resistance, and it's right.
Oh, it's 346. Let's go in the marketplace and see how much one of those golden moments that just got released would have been. Remember, it was $60. Now let's see how much it is in the marketplace. Here's the Donald and Daisy Duck, $2,000. And here's Lady and the Tramp, $2,200. $60 would have made me $2,000 if I would have gotten one 47 minutes ago. So as soon as you get it, it's worth $2,000. Crazy, man. I haven't gotten a drop in so long, but there they are. There they are for sale already. 142 for sale of Lady and the Tramp, 173 of Donald and Daisy for sale in the marketplace, worth $2,000. spend that kind of money, you got to get it insured. Yeah, for sure, man.
Now a support, great. So you went below that, which was not that great to watch as an XRP investor, but if you don't get the break here in the RSI, I think we may go down. But if the RSI is breaking higher at a time when the MACD is crossing to the upside, that's going to be the bullish market we want. Because right now that's XRP on, different time horizon. But when you look at the maximum potential, which is say you go on a monthly chart and look at the macro perspective, this has been a range of support resistance. It has stayed as a resistance many times, and right now it is a support. You are getting supported at that price point. Great. At the same time, you need to understand, you are looking at the candlestick patterns and you are looking, okay, I had a red big candle moving to the downside. Great. Right now you are getting a green candle which has already moved above the fluctuation of the last candle. So the buyers are eager to push the price up. So you go back and you have seen this multiple times in the market where you come up, you push up, you consolidate there and then go up. Now, this is not exactly that area. Okay, Bitcoin moves, the market moves, right? If you are going to get a breakout on a macro, say you go to XRP, just made it clear. Now the issue is
SEC must surrender Hinman email. Judge rules. Sandy Dillon. Sandy Dillon. Oh, I thought I was already signed up.
SEC is a government organization which is not following the court order. So you do that on a regular basis. Say you go into the market, you go look at the markets every day and you're confused. But guys, and understand how they made it, and understand they give you easy practical explanations where you can make money, not just going into some.
That's the thing, man. All these people, I'll teach you how to make money, this, that, the other thing. How do you make money? This is how you make money, okay? You go, you find a good crypto, okay? Let's get rid of all this. This is how you make money, okay? You find a good crypto. XRP is a good crypto. You draw Fibonacci. Now, whenever the price of this crypto is in the 236, you buy. Whenever it is in this area, you buy. Whenever it's out of this area, you just hold. That's how you get rich, ladies and gentlemen. And patience. Not financial advice. Just saying. Whenever the crypto you find is in a good zone, in the 236, I'll show you once again. Whenever the crypto you like is in the 236 zone, which is right here in the red, you buy anytime it's in here. Whenever it's out here, you hold. That's how you get rich, ladies and gentlemen. It's very easy. Don't listen to anybody else, because nobody else has the answer of how you get rich. You get rich by investing and having patience. That's how you get rich. You get rich by paying attention to what you're into. If you are into investing in crypto, you must be aware of everything crypto. You must study everything crypto. You must understand everything crypto. But when you find a good asset, if you don't want to understand crypto, you buy when it's in the 236 and you hold when it busts out of the 236. And when it goes higher, up to the 4236 extension or the 3618, this is where you take your profits. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to anyone else. They just want you to pay them. They just want you to pay them. Mariella, get banned. They just want your money. Nobody has the answers. Trust me, they don't. They're probably not even rich. The people who tell you to pay them and they'll teach you how to get rich, or they'll give you some secret code of how to get rich, they're probably not even rich. You're just paying their rent. You're paying their mortgage. You're putting food on their table. Be smart, ladies and gentlemen. Money makes money. Okay? Capital makes capital. Money makes money. If you want to work for money and run the rat race and you're happy and content with working and running the hamster wheel, working 5-6 days a week, 7 days a week, making a paycheck, paying your rent, hanging out with family, having a few drinks every now and again, then you're happy and content. If you like that lifestyle, live that lifestyle. Okay? I wanted something different. I finally wanted something different for my life. I wanted to be able to hang out with my family, not work all the time. My family work all the time. I want to hang out with my family and enjoy life, enjoy the world. So I started investing in cryptocurrency. I started investing heavily in cryptocurrency and teaching my family. Also, sharing my experience with all of you. And what I've come to understand as a businessman who is on his second company right now is patience. When you invest, you must have patience. And you must do things at the correct times. Yes, you can hold a certain investment for many years and you can make a lot of money. But also taking profits and selling at the right time will also make you a lot of money. And reinvesting when prices go down. Anyway, I did not want to run the rat race anymore. I didn't want to run in the hamster wheel. So I started investing a year ago into cryptocurrency. And I'm still waiting. I'm still patiently waiting. And I believe 100% by staying up to date on current events and understanding that my money is still good where it is. So it's staying there. And I just keep doing it. Glenn Miller, you having a drink right now? Nice, man. Nice. I quit drinking. I quit drinking 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I quit drinking. The only thing that my wife and I do is sometimes we will have a glass of wine in bed, 1 glass of wine, and it's only for our heart and our blood circulation for health reasons. We don't drink ever. Like, that's it. And we haven't even done that in like a month. But we never have more than a glass at night in bed. We don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 beers. We don't do that. No, we don't do alcohol. That's not our thing. But there's nothing wrong with alcohol. We just try to get on another playing field. Not getting drunk, just sipping a beer or 2 or 3. Glenn Miller, there's nothing wrong with that, my man. I have tons of friends who enjoy lots of drinks, and I have a great time with them. Nothing wrong with that. I just can't do it because it ends up being 8 or 10 or 12, and I end up doing bad things. So I learned that about myself, and I quit drinking. That's all. I can't do moderation. It's not, I just, for some reason, I can't. Camping underground? What is this?
Introducing the Individual Protection Kit. The Individual Protection Kit was a small shelter issued to troops in the 1980s. Test. By natural coverage, this shelter would be more applicable to an open environment, but here we are. So in order to protect our gear from all of this dirt and whatnot, we've got this cheapo tarp here. We're just gonna lay out. It's a bit of a squeeze.
Wow, that'll keep you warm too. Once you get under that 6 to 10 inches of dirt in wintertime, there's about 6 to 10 inches of frozen ground here in New York. Once you bust through that with a sledge or a shovel, you get through it. It's soft dirt underneath, so this is pretty smart.
I slept like I was spelunking. Yeah, I'm feeling it today.
And it's like one of those like blankets with the weights in them, the weighted blankets. It's like you're getting hugged. He had a big hug all night while he was camping. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep that in mind when I go camping. If I go camping again. I don't know. We'll see. Could Ripple acquire Coinbase? What? Oh my God. There's some crazy stuff happening, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's a no-brainer. XRP will be in that plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Massive companies outsource software in any place they can possibly outsource.
Doesn't answer that with recourse. And now that their stock is out there and available and Ripple has on-demand liquidity in multiple countries, it's only a matter of time before Ripple takes over Coinbase.
Wow, I really do like that one a lot. And that is because you do see Ripple, and completely to your point, they tend to like to have a large exchange in each jurisdiction in that which they can kind of use that to funnel their ODL.
You heard that rumor 2 days ago on Twitter. I love it, man. I love it. Ripple XRP is so big, man. It's so big. I love it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at that. Turning into a hammer candle. Let's bring it down to the hourly because it's looking green right now. Yes, it is. Look at that. See that hammer candle turn green? Let's see. Let's see if we crank through. Let's see if we crank through this 50 EMA on the hourly. Because on the daily, we've already bounced off it. Boom. Bounced off it. I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen, to see what happens there. Very excited. All right, guys. Guys and girls, I am going to go hang out with Henry and Luna right now. I want to go play and hang out in the living room and stuff, take them outside. And my wife will be home in an hour. And we will do another live stream tonight. We are on XRP watch for the next 48 hours. Hope you guys are excited. We could possibly see a massive XRP change. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, we'll put out some more videos later.
I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish in the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source of liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking. Come on. And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hollow strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XR.